Alright, and welcome to 2-2 point slope form. Now, this looks like a wordy setup. And this is exactly how you're going to be asked this question, essentially from now until the end of time. So let's go through it, and it's going to look difficult at first, but these get really easy once you know what to do. So, find the equation of the line passing through the point 3, negative 2 with a slope of negative 4. And I want you to really notice this word point and this word slope, because that's going to lead us to what we call point slope form. Okay, so what is point slope form? Well, point slope form is this. It is y minus y1 is equal to m parentheses x minus x1. And you might be asking yourself, well, wait a second, why does this have a y1 and why does this have an x1? Well, the best way to say it is you're only given one point, and so that single point is going to be x1, y1. And the cool thing about these is that the y and the x, like just the y and just the x, they never change. Okay, so let's go ahead and start plugging this in from left to right. So I have y minus, and our y1 value comes from over here. We know our y1 value is negative 2 equals, we see here our slope is negative 4, because slope is the same as the letter m. And let's see, we have x minus, and then of course our x1 value, which we see is 3. Okay, so what I've really tried to do here is I've tried to put in blue the information we're plugging in from the problem, and in orange the formula itself. Okay, now from here, check it out. We know two negatives make a positive, and so we really have y plus 2 is equal to, and here we have to distribute. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x, and of course negative 4 times negative 3, a negative times a negative is a positive, and 4 times 3 is 12. Now from here, look, we're trying to get y by itself, and all we have to do is get rid of that plus 2. So minus 2, minus 2. I put it with the 12 because they are like terms, and now we get this. Y is equal to negative 4x plus 10. And the cool thing about this is literally the only thing you will ever have to do. It is always the same. Alright, pause this video, finish taking your notes. Let's move on to our next example. Okay, here we are in example 2, and this says find the equation of the line passing through the point negative 4, 8 with a slope of 1 over 2. Alright, and guys, remember that our slope is always that letter m. Now from here, we see our keywords. We see that we have we have our point, and here we have our slope, and so we're going to use point slope form, which will be y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Now from here, let's go ahead and plug in what we know. So I've got y minus, that comes from the formula, and you'll notice I've now switched the colors and flip-flopped them. And here we have our first point, so it's x1, y1, and our y1 value is that 8. Now I'm going back to my formula color, equals, and of course our m value, our slope, is going to have to be this 1 over 2, and then x minus our x1 value, which is right here, negative 4. Once again, note, I have my formula in blue, and I have the information that we pulled from the problem in orange. Okay, so we don't have to change anything here because there's only one negative. And then we have 1/2 times x, which is easy. That's just 1/2 x. And right here we have two negatives. Well, we know two negatives make a positive. And then this is where I think you might have some difficulty. What is 1/2 times 4? Well, the first thing about 1/2 is when you multiply something by 1/2, it's the same as dividing by 2. So what's 4 divided by 2? Well, that would be 2. But, just for posterity's sake, how do you write 4 as a fraction? Well, you write it as 4 over 1. And what's the rule for multiplying fractions? Well, we have the top times the top, or aka 1 times, let's write over here. 1 times 4 over 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And here, 2 times 1 is 2. And wait a second, what is this fraction reduced to? What is 4 divided by 2? Well, that would be 2. And so we can just write plus 2. Now from here, how do we get rid of that minus 8? Well, we simply add 8. I add 8 to its like term, the constant. And we get this. Y equals 1 over 2x plus 10. Alright, I hope that this helps. I'll let you go try it out on your own, and I'll see you guys in our next video.